Hey guys, Grumpy here with another bounty hunting video. So I'm just going to release these kind of sporadically to help pad the page so that you guys don't have to wait so long in between episodes. So like I mentioned before, when selecting bounties, you really want to focus on the ship. Well, you should look at how much you're going to make from the bounty, and you should do bounties in a collective area. But also you should look at the potential ships that you can get from completing that bounty. So here we have a bounty down here. It's a Persian League deserter like last time. They have really nice ships. I want all of these ships. If I get the Pegasus, that would be fantastic. If I get a Conquest, that's okay. I'm not really interested in using a Conquest in this fleet. I'm pretty sure that we could beat this fleet. It is going to be very difficult though. Midline fleets are I have one. They're notorious for bombarding you with a ton of missiles and overloading your ships quickly and getting you off the battlefield if you're out of position. But we're going to take on this. I think this will be a pretty good fleet to go against to secure those ships. If we get a third Pegasus, that'd be phenomenal. There's also this one. This one I'm a little worried about just because it has 3 Pegasus. Not necessarily certain if I want to engage that one. We can see how we're feeling afterwards, but as of right now, I'm not really looking forward to it. So this is the fleet as is. I'm actually gonna put back one salvage rig so I can make room for more ships. This is what we're going with: Pegasus, 4 champions, 3 griffins, 2 herons, and then eagles, 2 eagles, and then some destroyers and sunders. I should probably replace the ships, the herons here, with instead of daggers, I should probably use wasps to provide point defense. But I'm just going to leave daggers in, and the plan pretty much is going to be overload them before they overload me and eliminate those ships as quickly as possible. We definitely have an advantage against the Conquest. They have really poor shielding. Those should be easy. And then depending on how the champions are built, well, I guess you can see them. They're heavy DEMs. Based on how aggressive we can be with the champions, we might be able to get those off the battlefield. So let's see. You are near barren worlds in a nebula. Okay. So you're gonna be here, near barren worlds. Interesting. All right. So let's head off. You know what? Better safe than sorry. I'm actually gonna bring my second Pegasus. Just in case. Let's go ahead and bring the second one. We might not use it in combat, but it's better to have it than to not. So that's fine. One good thing with fighting these large bounties is that, besides recovering the ship and getting the payout, is you get a ton of officer experience. Usually you get like 2 or 3 levels. Nah, I won't say 3 levels, but usually you get like 1 or 2 levels for low-ranking officers. Exit. You can use emergency burn to leave hyperstreams. You can also use emergency burn to shoot through them. Alright, so you're located in a barren world. So let's view the nebula and see what we get. Barren world, barren world. So it could be any one of these 3. Let's head where there's 2. See if we can't find it. Center of a starless nebula. Interesting. I'm not exactly sure about the hyperspace topography. This is I haven't had a chance to play with this at all. I've just been scanning the odd space giant and then getting surprised when my scan picks up something else. Or it gives me points for something else. I know it's worth it, but I just haven't been doing it. Okay. Oh, very interesting. So the bulk of their fleet are actually destroyers. So we have an advantage here. We have really long ranges, and we have really powerful missiles. So we should be able to pop most of their destroyers. I don't see any Centurions, but I do see monitors, which can be a little annoying. Our Eagles, or our champions with the tachyon lances, should be able to pierce through the monitor shields and blow them up. So they shouldn't waste too much of our time, and then we should be able to handle the rest. I think the best way to tackle this fight is going to be getting rid of the champions as quickly as possible. And probably the Griffin. The destroyers will be killed as a natural consequence of just trying to eliminate those other ships. So we'll go ahead and move into engage. And we will deploy our ships here. Let's go ahead and do this in the correct way. I think that's fine. Send our Sunder off here. We'll send our Hammerhead here. And we'll try to hold the comm relay. This comm relay. Cool. So we get both of our relays, which is really nice. We're going to go ahead and deploy the Pegasus, as well as... We'll take a Heron. And if we're bringing the Pegasus in, we should bring in the Sunder to pair with the Pegasus. We'll cancel that, and we'll just give the defend order, and we'll just have everybody huddle around this. So the goal here is to allow the enemy to fly into us. We really don't want to be aggressive here. Being aggressive against a midline fleet is a death sentence most of the time, and that's something that we would like to avoid. Now that we have steady officers, we should be more inclined to stick to the target. We shouldn't really venture off on our own. But sometimes the AI does as it wants, and you can't really stop it. Nice. So, this is what I'm talking about. The Hydras make really nice anti-frigates, but they'll also be effective against the destroyers as they enter the battlefield. And then when the conquest arrives, it'll be devastating. Okay. Ships are kind of going to bumble around for a little bit, but that's fine. Oh, interesting. Their champions have the paladins, so they're really good at blowing up missiles. That should be fine. All we need is like the occasional overload, and then that champion's pretty much done. In fact, I think we can start engaging it. It's just a little too far away. Is that isolated? It is isolated. Nice. We're just able to push forward there just a little bit so that we could get in touch with that champion and blow it up. Now, we might have an opportunity here to blow up the Pegasus, but I don't really want to risk it quite yet. I want to get rid of some of these smaller ships. Oh man, monitors had a real fall from grace. They're still really good. They're really effective, but you can no longer put safety overrides on the monitor, which was kind of the accelerant that made them so good. They were able to dump hard flux while their shield was up, and they moved very quickly. But that's no longer the case. The good news is the Pegasus, when the AI builds it, or I guess when the AI uses like default loadout, they're not really conscious about flux management. So you can often flux out an opponent's Pegasus if you put pretty much like everyone on it. Again, I still think there's a little too much going on to fully commit to the Pegasus. But if we can just nail it with some really good hypervelocity driver shots, we can drive up that flux slowly. Oh. Yeah. Not exactly sure what you were doing by yourself over here. It's a little unfortunate. Here we can commit. Every champion that we can drive off the battlefield is a huge benefit because it'll allow us. Okay, get back up. Because it'll allow our missiles to just be even more effective. Those paladins are really annoying. Okay. I think I'm gonna swap the. Nice. So Conquest was destroyed incidentally. I think I'm gonna swap the. I picked the wrong time to vent. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna swap the Atropos back for Sabos because you just get more out of it. All right, champion retreated. I think we're doing alright. I don't think we need to push forward yet. Nice. Okay, they have another conquest, so I'm still not willing to let my ships off the chain yet. But we will continue to engage here. Yep, there's the other conquest. Okay. Now that it's arrayed a little bit like this, I think we can get away with doing an engage command like that. I'm actually gonna put this griffin on it, and then I'm gonna have everyone back up to the objective, and we'll just hold them. Just hold them in place for now. Rude. And dump flux. Pegasus is down. Fantastic. Now we're going to start giving eliminate commands. And we're going to go ahead and just commit on this side as well. I want the Sunders to follow me so that we can start bullying the conquest over here. Oh, sorry. That should be an engage command. Actually, I'm going to set a couple more engage commands over here. Really? Okay, I'm going to go with full assault. I'm not exactly sure what my party is doing down here. But if we lose that Griffin, that's fine. We'll just bring in a replacement ship. For right now, I just want to hold the attention of the conquest while my guys figure out what they want to do. Okay, you cannot do that, though. See, this is why full assault is so dangerous against a midline fleet. Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, this is going to disable full assault, and it's kind of a waste of a command. But to save the Sunder, I'm going to have you follow the Pegasus, and I'm going to have the Pegasus do an eliminate command on the conquest. And I'm just going to put engage commands up here. I think we're gonna lose the Sunder. Yeah, probably. Unless I can shield it. Yep. Nope. It's not fast. That's okay though. We have plenty of ships in reserve. Now that the monitor is done harassing our Pegasus, it should come join the fight. Okay, a little messy towards the end there, but still a pretty easy fight. Again, it just goes back to patience. We will pursue them. We will take command of the action, and that's just because I want to deploy my officers so they get more experience. This is definitely overkill for this kind of fight. We don't need our level 5 officers. There you go. Like, we don't need our Griffin. Well, we don't need you. And then, like, ships that can actually catch them. Let's just do a full assault. That paladin is so annoying. There's a hammerhead on the run here. We probably won't be able to catch up to it. But we can try to pursue it. Oh, perfect. I was saying maybe we could bait it into putting its shields up. And it did. So that's fantastic. Nice. So we destroy other ships to maximize the chance of receiving ships to buff our fleet. So let's go to consider ship recovery. And nice. So we get 2 more champions for the fleet, more hammers and more hammerheads and sunders. We would reach our cap. I think that's fine. We'll leave that last hammerhead behind. I was thinking about picking up a monitor. I don't think that's necessary though. I don't think the monitor has a place in the fleet anymore, unfortunately. Pick through the wreckage, we get some supply, fuel, really nice weapons, which is also another reason why you want to take these bounties, because they're going to have the weapons that you're trying to outfit your ships with. Hey, nice. We also get a Griffin. We'll have to salvage one of our or scuttle one of the ships that we picked up. But I will always take another Griffin. So of these, we're probably going to scuttle a hammerhead. We just don't really need a hammerhead. They're good filler ships, but they don't serve any particular role that any other ship in our fleet would be able to serve. So let's go into the fleet. And the one that are stripped, we can scuttle it. Let's confirm. And that is how you add ships to your fleet. We will have to mothball one of the champions, so we'll mothball that one. Because this one is somewhat usable. Alright, let's head back to base. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This is pretty much what I'm doing in the background, just leveling up our officers, securing bounties, and doing Percy and deserter missions to pad our fleet. Anyway, other than that, Grumpy out.